Welcome everybody, Sleep Token, new album, even in Arcadia, very excited for this one. Now, here's where I'm at with Sleep Token. Parts of their music are so unbelievably good, they're almost like the greatest band that ever existed. Some parts confuse the absolute hell out of me. I know that's what they do, I know that's who they are, that is fine. I have no idea what to expect from this album, so let's jump straight in. I am merely a vessel to the vessels. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to watch this uncut, the full form, link down in the description to the Patreon. Come watch ad-free, full uncut, the full experience. And if not, let's go. Look to Windward. Okay, we're starting some chiptune. You know what I mean? Like when I said I don't know what to expect. But good news, I got the Coke Zero down to 1 every 2 days now. So also good news.
Will you listen just as my form starts to fission, losing this war of attrition?
There's a really unusual pocket on this.
Will you want this eclipse in me?
And if this kicks in with huge riffs, I'm gone. I don't know what's gonna happen. It could turn into an R&B song.
Will you want this eclipse in me? 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 Will you hold this eclipse in me?
Now we're fucking talking, boys! Fuck off! Whew. Whew. Ah. That whole 3 fucking minutes or whatever it was, I was just hoping that happened. And it did not disappoint. Crikey.
I've got eyelids heavy enough to break diamonds. You pray for sound, I'm not brave for silence. Damn right, faith as I can't deny.
A bit of a trap beat coming in. You never know what you're gonna get. Fucking hell, what a track. Oh, we're going to church. Oh no, I pulled out my headphones. It's fine. It's the best song I've ever heard in my life. Oh my fucking days. And what the hell? Right, fucking hell. That was absolutely fucking incredible. Flawless. The build, the release, the switch, the genre flips, and then the end. This is what I'm talking about. Like, when it connects with this band, they are like all-time incredible. There's a whole album to listen to after this. There's 9 more tracks. That was so good. I am so grateful that that's on film. I'm so grateful that my reaction's captured. I mean, that is often the case these days, that my reaction is captured, but also not sometimes, especially with music that doesn't quite fit in with what my channel's kind of known for, you know? But yeah, the reason that I'm thankful is because I know in my heart that there are going to be many people, thousands of people, who had a similar reaction first time hearing that song. They're going to get that resonant connection with my reaction through the video, through mirror neurons, through electromagnetic fields. I mean, I've looked into why this shit works, why we like watching these videos, why we connect like this with other people. Right? There is reasons. I believe in it. I know it. I feel it watching them myself. And I'm so happy that people are going to watch this and get that same connection. That same feeling, that resonance. Sometimes you think it's like reliving the song for the first time yourself. That's part of it. But there's also something else is deeper and stronger than that going on as well. So I'm so happy that's on camera. The next track has 53 million streams. That only had 3.5. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I listened to one of these singles that they put out. 3 tracks have more streams than the others. I don't know which one it was that I heard. But the good thing about me is I won't remember anyway, probably. So all good. Fucking hell. That was like, if you were to distill, I have many tastes. I like many different types of music. But if you were to create something that was the exact cup of tea that I love, it was that. That felt like the soundtrack to the feeling of playing Elden Ring at the highest level. When I say the highest level, I don't mean really, really good at Elden Ring. I mean the moments in that game, of which there are many, where you are completely immersed, taken into another world, experiencing a vision of the highest caliber. And that just felt like the soundtrack to that feeling. Not the soundtrack to the game, the soundtrack to that feeling. Similar essence. Amazing. Let's go. Next track. It's fucking Stick a Coke Zero. Come on. Listen, I'm getting over COVID. This may be the kill or cure, this album. I think this is the one I heard, but I can't even remember how it goes. Yeah, I think this was the one I heard.
Out from underneath who you were. Are you carbide on my nano, red glass on my light bulb, dark light on my culture, sapphire in my white
Track with weird time signatures? Like, who else is doing this?
My blood beats so alive, my bite right through your lenses. Midnight in my mind's eye, drowning out the daylight.
That fucking time signature flip? There is... Listen, I'm not a time signature guy. I can't tell you which one's what. I'm just not enough of a musician, but I can feel and sense it when it happens. We all can. That in trap, I don't think I've ever heard a time signatures being fucked with in trap before.
Son, you know the behavior, canines of the savior, glory to the legion, trauma for the neighbor. I've got solar blessed for your dead god, space dust for your fuel rods, dark days for your solstice, dancing through the depths of hellfire on the winds that started from within my blood. Away you go. You might be the one to take.
Dude, this is going to be an all-time video, and this is an all-time listen already. The tone of those guitars. They're the only band that have captured a similar guitar tone to me. A guitar tone that just resonates at a different part of my fucking body as Deftones. And if you know me, Deftones, like... I have a few artists, like Elliott Smith, Deftones, there's a few, Nirvana. A few artists that are just the absolute pinnacle for me, all time. And Deftones' guitar tone. The only band that I've ever heard that have captured that similar resonance is Sleep Token. You can hear it here, right? This song is fucking awesome. Oh, just do something to you fucking... Woo. Why not? Magnificent. I think I heard that once, but it didn't. If I did, maybe I turned it off after a minute or something. I don't know. It's been a mad year for me. Health's been all over the place, but yeah, fucking phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal so far.
Are you gonna dance on the line with me? You know it's not a game or a fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be. But nothing is the same, and some things have to change now. Are you gonna one look at my past self, double take on my cash flow, apologizing for shit that frankly I stopped thinking of years ago? And you know I deliberate on counting out the demons. I still need a dark side, they just need a reason. Are you gonna dance on the line with me? You know it's not a game or a fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be. But nothing is the same. As if this is love, and I am out of hesitation. Head over heels at elevation, walking an inch above the pavement, taking it. I don't even know who
This fucking If you've never listened to Sleep Token before and this is your first time listening to them, you might be thinking, what the fuck is going on? Like, why is this the same band? This is Sleep Token. This is who they are. It's taken me a while to get used to this. And listen, realistically, do I prefer a look to Windward than this? Of course, but this is actually a banger in its own way. And I like the fact that, you know, you're going to get this as well on an album. But like harmonies, production, layering, melody, really cool on this song.
Some things have to change, no.
As much as I love metal, I don't sit there listening to a lot of black metal. I don't like a lot of like 80s and thrash metal. Or, you know, there's a lot of metal that doesn't massively work for me. I do like some thrash metal. Whereas, you know, I got into metal through new metal. Really, you know, I was of the age when new metal came out. So, you know, when Korn's third record came out, I was 16. When Slipknot's record came out, I was 16, 17. Limp Bizkit, Deftones, all of these bands that informed my taste in heavier music. And of course, I went back and listened to your Metallicas, your Megadeths, and I grew up with a bit of Black Sabbath in the house. But I would be lying to say if I listen to the metal that moves into the sort of the death metal, the black metals, that's not really my cup of tea. Yet something that has a bit more of a melody to it, something that has a bit more of a groove to it, but is still really heavy. I love, and you know, I love Knock Loose. And do they have groove and melody? I mean, I guess. I'm not sure. They definitely have groove, but I mean, it doesn't get much heavier than them. Whereas Sleep Token, I think, is just a perfect gateway for people who like that sound and that energy, but also have broader tastes. And there are many, many, many of us. Look, I mean, this is a huge band selling out the O2 night after night when they tour already. So, of course there are. Anyway, yeah, that song was cool as well. First, it wasn't as good as the first two songs, but it wasn't supposed to be, right? Okay, next song is called Dangerous. This is a dangerous listen so far. His voice, by the way. My dumb ass doesn't know which one's Vessel this and Vessel that, by the way. I can't be bothered to learn. Yeah, a bit of... I just realised something. I just hadn't realised this band is just like a beautiful, perfect balance between masculine and feminine energy. And what I mean by that is that it has the fucking heavy, crunching riffs, the moshable stuff, pure masculine fire. That doesn't mean that women and girls don't jump in the mosh pit. It doesn't mean that they don't. Nothing to do with that. And a lot of metal bands only focus on that type of energy. And that's fine, but in doing so, they lose something for me. Whereas you think about a band like Deftones, who are also classed like this, the perfect balance of those two energies. Because also there is like nurturing and love and beauty in Sleep Token's music and Deftones and other groups as well that makes it feel so much more whole. Now, you might not be in the mood to have that balance. You might just want the masculine energy, or you might just want to listen to like something that's much smoother and has more of a feminine, loving energy to it, nurturing energy to it. These are just thoughts that I'm having at the time. I haven't quite fleshed them out. But I think Sleep Token marries the two. It just has a beautiful balance of the two energies. And as such, can connect at a deeper level to people who relate to that, you know? And I think that's the balance that we should all be looking towards and striving towards. Okay. It's the thing, you never know how the tension's going to be released in a Sleep Token song. The drum. Fucking amazing. Next track's 43 million streams. It's called Caramel. I'm 97% sure I've not heard this, despite all the streams. I'm pretty sure I had heard Emergence, but it still took me somewhere that I wasn't expecting. But dude, I just realised the new Doom's out this week as well. Come on. But at the moment, I'm spending so much of my spare time, free time. One, we're in the middle of a house move, so the studio will be no more soon. Thank God. I don't have to be in the conservatory anymore, hopefully, touch wood. But a lot of my free time I'm just spending reading at the moment. Reading, absorbing, trying to build this other thing that I'm building. Trying to build the mentorship, the Breakthrough Academy that I'm building. For people who are stuck a little bit lost. You know? That's my new, that's where I'm going. That's my new passion. But you hear a record like this and it's like, I still love catching these moments live on camera. Connect with the music and connect with the fans, and connect at that deeper resonance, like I say. It's all of that's connected, actually. Anyway, that's what I've been doing. Instead of gaming, I've been doing that. But Doom, Clair Obscur, there's games I want to really get stuck back into. Night Rain's out the end of this month as well, which could go either way. Anyway, Caramel. I know you lot of gamers I'm talking to. Scary music box. Actually, I used to love music boxes when I was little.
Out like sirens, payback for the good times. Right foot in the roses, left foot on a landmine. Brother, devil in my detail. I swear it's getting harder, even just to exhale. Backed up into corners, bitter in the walk beside me.
It's just kind of like this sort of reggaeton, Afrobeat style. A bit weird, this one. So the drumming is insane, by the way.
frustration. I'll take what I'm getting.
Is that the end of the song? It was. Fucking, I thought we were going to go back in again. That was insane. This album is incredible. I love it so much on this first listen. I was a bit unsure about the first half of that song, but I was just like, I'll just go with it. It's all good. And then it just went fucking nuts. Halfway through, in terms of tracks, I think the second half's longer than first. Title track to come. Let's go.
Come now, swing wide those gates, 'cause I have paid my penance kindly, waiting time for judgment day. I am the final dawn, I am the flood, and what was missing from those scriptures will be written in my blood. No matter how we feel, we've got a ties for one another, and a few good years to kill. No, have you been waiting long for me?
Stunning. Stunning track.
I wanna be a provider. Gonna you is silk like a spider. That bit of fury of fire, stoke your desire. Just let me know that you're mine. I wanna be a provider. I find myself hesitating, but I know I would not now. My lover crawled up on you, and your fingers found the shot of my skin. Go away now. Surely we know the difference.
This album is
Gonna
fucking
use
amazing.
you like a spider, and your fingers found the shot of my skin. Go away now, this time I'm getting
I liked Sleep Token before, but now I love Sleep Token now. This is just fucking unbelievable, to be honest. It just seems to me to connect the dots of what they are better than any of their other music, for me.
Well, I've been waking up under blades, blue blossom days. If only Damocles would hit me back. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? Well, I know I should be touring. I know these chords are boring, but I can't always be killing the game. No golden grand pianos
It's a piano ballad, man. It's a fucking piano ballad. And the craziest thing about this band is that it could stay a piano ballad until the end of its 4 minutes 24 and still be excellent, or it could go somewhere else completely. We don't know. Either is fine.
When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the dawn and days are all gone and who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
Dude, I've not even got into any of the lyrics or messages of any of the songs, by the way. This has purely been a musical odyssey on this first listen. It's outstanding.
I wanted you to know I've learned to live without it. And even though it's cold and now I no longer feel surrounded, you were my favorite color and
Oh, math rock, of course. Why wouldn't it be math rock?
someone who wasn't always crying on the journey back. Someone who didn't feel
Fucking
the
amazing
love
band.
cross either way.
Amazing band. Oh, they're just a world-class math rock band. Because why wouldn't they be? The stadium heavy rock? Why even analyze it at this point? Of course. Math rock, heavy, dark wave R&B track called Gethsemane. So there's some Jesus shit going on in there that I've not even picked up on yet. I'm in love, dude. Amazing song. Infinite Baths. Come on. 8 minutes 23 seconds. What you got for me, Sleep Token? How are we going to sign off on this album? This outstanding record. Listen, album of the year between this and Abel. If anything even touches these two records, and I've only listened to this once, if anything even touches these two records this year, We're in a good place.
Sound like a
Okay. Locking in. No, not locking in.
But I
Settling
would
in.
wake against the cuddle. No lightning in a bottle. Just infinite clouds washing over me at last. Feel the method. Even if I'm on my own, well, the silence is deafening. I could be stuck here alone. Well, even my future is threatening. Something is lifting the bones. Something is dancing in a revelry. Wider than, and I'm not leaving this time. Infinite bars washing over me at last. Feel the method in my madness. Hail the glory in my wrath.
Unfucking-believable, dude. Unbelievable album. Oh, mate. It's like an album designed almost entirely and purely for me. I feel blessed and privileged that it just exists. And I feel blessed and privileged that I could share this experience with you as well. I'm already excited to listen to Look to Windward again because I loved it so much. There's not a bad song on the record. In fact, they're all amazing in their own ways. Some are better than others. I feel like it's a heavier album overall than some of their others. Obviously, they always dive into that heaviness. But I feel like every single song had its own journey. I feel like every single song really stood strong. I think some of the criticism that I could label at Sleep Token in the past, it's not even really criticism, but sometimes it was just weird for the sake of being weird or shifting genres for the sake of shifting genres. And definitely there is that here, but it's so audacious that it just felt more coherent, or perhaps I was just in a place where I was expecting it more, and I was actually expecting the record to have less heavy moments than it did. But whenever it goes into those heavy moments, it's just so overwhelmingly outstanding. Obviously, his voice is incredible. Obviously, the musicianship is world class. And this is a band now really finding and creating. They've carved their own lane anyway, and now they just feel like they've really come into their own here. They've already been there. I'm not trying to say this is some huge step up, because it's not. It's just, as a coherent and cogent piece of work on this first listen, I just absolutely blown away. And you can see that in the video, right? You can see that in the video. What a privilege and a pleasure. I didn't do it on the Friday because I was just too ill, and I'm actually glad. Because even though that might have got more views or whatever, more people come across and join the Patreon community, at the same time, I wouldn't have been in a place to enjoy it as much as I just have done now. Like I always say, Everything happens at the right time because it couldn't happen at any other time. And this album, dude, I can't wait to listen to it again already. And that is rare. That is rare. To want to go straight back to an album after doing the video on it. It's not one thing listening to it while you're doing dishes. When you do a video on it, it is very draining. Anybody who does reactions will say the same. It's very physically and mentally draining to do it, so you normally need some space for you to listen again. This, though, as soon as I get this off the camera and off the thing, I'm just listening to it again, dude. I can't wait. I can't wait. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments on Patreon, on YouTube. What are your favourite moments? What are your favourite songs? Do you like it? Is there people out there who don't? If you don't normally listen to this type of music, did it speak to you? That's it. Oh, man. Yes. All right. I'll see you all very soon. Bro. Amazing. Peace.